We're going to be rereading the book, Riding Acorn, that you read yesterday. So let's go ahead and start. Go ahead and read loudly. Ready? Riding Acorn. Riding Acorn. Emma loved her new little pony. His name was Acorn. Emma loved to brush Acorn's mane and tail. She loved to feed him apples and carrots. Now, I'm going to read this page as you follow along. One day, Emma's mother came out to the barn. She watched Emma feed Acorn. "You are taking good care of Acorn," she said to Emma. "Why don't you take Acorn out for a ride?" "I will," said Emma, "but not today. Someday I will ride Acorn." Who has an idea of why Emma said, "Someday I will ride Acorn"?
Because he doesn't want to right now.
Maybe he doesn't want to or she doesn't want to. Are you talking about Emma or the horse? Emma. Maybe Emma doesn't want to. Have another idea?
Maybe she's too scared to and think it will hurt him.
It might hurt her. That's right. One more idea right here.
It might hurt him.
Oh, and maybe the horse doesn't want, she's afraid she's going to hurt the horse. That's what you're thinking? Ah, very good ideas. Okay, go ahead and read. The next day, Emma's brother Jack came out to the barn. He watched Emma brushing Acorn's tail. "When are you going to ride Acorn?" he asked. "Someday I will ride Acorn," said Emma, "but not today." "Are you afraid to ride Acorn?" asked Jack. Just a second. "He's just a little pony, so he will be easy to ride." Now let's read this. Remember that bold word. You need to read it louder. Ready? "I'm not afraid," said Emma. All right, who has some ideas now? How is she feeling? Tell us more about that. She's mad because she's scared. Any other ideas? In the red shirt, yeah. Tell us more about that. But why did she say to her brother, "I'm not"? Add an ending that starts with a vowel like ing, you've got to get rid of that E. So this is what riding looks like. You see how that works? Let's try another one. This was another word that was in the story. This is the word make. And how would I spell making? Spell it with me. M. Very good. We got to get rid of that E when we add the ing. So yesterday when we were talking about Emma, we were talking about how her feelings changed from the beginning to the end of the story, and we came up with these words that described her feelings. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to help you write the first couple sentences, and then you're going to write the last sentence on your own about how Emma felt throughout the story. So the first sentence I'm going to dictate that we're going to all write together. So you're going to write it on your paper while I write it up here. The sentence is going to be, "In the beginning, Emma was really scared of riding a horse." Say it. In the beginning, Emma was really scared of riding her horse. Let's make it say her horse. Okay, one more time. In the beginning, say that part. In the beginning, Emma was really scared of riding her horse. And see, we used the word scared. So you all can write in the, go ahead and write in and the. I'll make that a little bit bigger for us. And these words are probably on your word wall, so you can also look for them if you don't know how to spell them. Now, where are you going to find the word beginning? You see it? All right, let's clap it. Ready? Beginning. Now, this is another word that a lot of second graders misspell, but I'm going to teach you today so you never spell it wrong again, okay? So the first part is what? B. So let's do B. Write the B. Let's clap it again. Begin. Okay, there's the begin. Now, the part that they miss is the second N. So when you add your ing, make sure you add the N before you add ing. So that's what beginning looks like. In the beginning. Now, because this is a little phrase and we take a little breath after we say in the beginning, I want you to put a comma after it. So now let's reread what you wrote. Point to the words as you read them. Ready? In the beginning. Now we need the word Emma. Let's clap it. Emma. Okay, so remember we need a capital E for M. Ma. And if you say these words slowly, you're going to be a good speller. Okay. Now, was is a word you just have to know how to spell. You can't sound it out. You just have to know it. So I want you to take your finger, and you're going to write was on your other hand. And this is what it looks like. It's W-A-S. Write it on your hand. Say was. Good. Now, I want you to write it in your story. And then I'll show it to you. Were you right? Thumbs up. Very good. All right, now the next, let's go back and read our story. Ready? Read your story. In the beginning, Emma was really, let's see if you remember how to spell really. That's the word you made out of magnetic letters. Go ahead and write it. Did you put 2 L's in really? Thumbs up if you put 2 L's. Awesome. Check and see if you're right. All right, Emma was really scared. Boys and girls, you can copy scared right here. It's on our plan. So go ahead and write the word scared. All right, so let's go back and read. In the beginning, Emma was really scared of riding her horse. So there's of, which you probably already know. Now let's see if you remember what to do to make ride becomes riding. Try it. Write riding. Remember, you got to do something to that final E. Thumbs up if you think you've got it right. Riding. I know you're waiting for me to type it, but I'm waiting to see if you will get it right. Because if you say it, boys and girls, riding, you can hear all the parts. All right, go ahead and spell riding for us. R-I-D-N. Whoops, ride. R-I-D. D, and now we cancel that E. You're right, ing. Very nice. Check your work, kiddos. Make sure you spelled that correctly. All right, and then we need her pony. Let's do pony. Okay, I think we can hear those sounds. Let's say it. Pony. Pony. Go ahead and write it. Don't forget to put a period at the end of your sentence. Okay, when you're ready, you can look up so I know you're ready for the next part. Now I'm going to help you a little bit less on this next part. First of all, we're going to start with in the middle. She was feeling what? Angry. So let's go ahead and write that part. Go ahead, write in the middle. She was feeling angry. I think you can do that. Start writing. You know where middle is. You can find middle.
Don't forget the comma.
Feeling. You can stretch that out. Feeling. You can do it. I want you to say each word as you write it, boys and girls. Feeling. In the middle, she was feeling angry. When you finish that part, put your thumb up so I know you're ready to move on. Good job. In the middle, she was feeling angry. Very good. Okay, I'm going to start typing so you can check your work. In the, and I look up here for middle, but remember, you don't need a capital M. Check and make sure you didn't put a capital M. Did you remember your comma after middle? In the middle, she, now was, remember, but that was in this first sentence right here. There's that word was, so I can just copy it again. She was feeling, and here's angry right here. That can help me. All right, so check and make sure you got it right. Now this next part, she was feeling angry. Why was she feeling angry? Because she thought her brother was making fun of her. So that's kind of a long part. I'm going to help you a little bit more with that. Because you can copy if you don't know how to spell because. Now, I think you can figure out she. You all know the word she. Now, thought. That's a really hard word. We probably should learn that word another time and put it on our word wall. So I'm going to show you thought because I doubt very many of you know how to spell it. It's tricky. T-H-O-U-G-H-T. T-H-O-U-G-H-T. You say it with me. T-H-O-U-G-H-T. Go ahead and write it. Now, when you're finished, put your thumb up. Good. Nice work. You guys are such good workers. Good job. Working hard. All right, now the rest of the sentence, you're going to do on your own. I'm going to tell it to you. I want you to listen for the sounds and write it. She was feeling angry because she thought, now listen to this, her brother was making fun of her. Ready? Her brother was making fun of her. Say it again. Her brother was making fun of her. Go ahead and write. Her brother. Stretch it out. You can hear all the sounds. Remember the what says in her and brother? What two letters say er? E-R. Very good. Okay, she thought her brother was, and you know how to get was. And now we have that word making. I think you can do it. Clap it for me. Making. Go ahead and write it. Remember what you have to do to the silent E when you add ing. And I think you can do the rest all by yourself. Was making fun of her. Making fun of her. Now, whenever you finish a long sentence like this, you really want to go back and read it. So fun, I know you can sound out fun. Of, there was of up here. If you don't know how to spell it, it's up here. And we have had her as well, so you can find the word her. And what do you need at the end of your sentence? Period. All right, now here's what I want you to do. I want you to touch each word as you reread the second sentence. So you're going to say it out loud and make sure you haven't forgotten anything as you're writing your sentence. Ready? In the middle, she was feeling angry because she thought her brother was, what did I forget? What did I forget? Making. Sometimes that happens, boys and girls. Sometimes we forget a word, and that's why it's so important to reread your sentence so you can make sure if you made a mistake, you can fix it. Was making fun of her. All right, now, the rest of this I'm going to have you write on your own